2020 has been a wild year. I mean, if 2020 was a movie, it'd be the type of film that just kind of like overwhelms you quickly. You guys know what I'm talking about? It would be really scary, like it. They all float down here, Georgie. That kind of scared me a little bit. I don't like it. Why can't it be like Nacho Libre, where he says, beneath the clothes, we have a man, and beneath the man, we find his nucleus. See, 2020 was lined up to be the best year yet. I mean, we were all gonna become better people, right? Like our dreams were gonna become a reality. Things were looking like this was the year of all years. I mean, the first act of the movie was great. And then the antagonist of the film showed up to crush those dreams. And just like that, everything changed. I mean, my way of life changed, your way of life, it changed. The nature of education absolutely changed because now our students were logging into Zoom for classes. I mean, they were even doing that for graduation. As an educator and an administrator, what you're dedicated to is clear. See, what you want to provide is quality educational experiences for young minds that you're serving. You want to help your students as they grapple with the changing landscape of learning in this very strange pandemic-based world. And some of you may be watching this and you're thinking to yourself, I mean, can't I just call in sick for a year? But both of us, I mean, all of us, we know better. We know that our students need us now more than ever. And we're all learning as we go. We're all doing the best that we can with what we have. We're all searching for answers. We all feel this pressure to lead in the midst of uncertainty. I mean, we're getting creative with how we educate and serve at our schools because we want to make sure that we're able to connect to the young learners who are now stuck at home. And look, I've never been a part of a global pandemic before, like most of us, but I know what it's like to grow and learn and adapt within a less than ideal environment. As a kid who grew up in the inner city of Chicago in an area that was really rough, I understand what it's like to grow up in the midst of stress and constant fear. I understand wanting stability in the midst of uncertainty. I understand wanting a safe place to learn and just be a kid. And for the last 2 decades, I've encouraged people of all ages and backgrounds and cities and countries around the world to become crazy ones, to join this movement, because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And on my YouTube channel, JohanSpeaks, I create content for and by crazy ones. I paint a picture for young minds that opens up possibilities. See, I craft this vision of what their future could be instead of what it should be. I'm a living example of how your past and present do not have to influence or define your future. And now I've taken my experience producing for YouTube and I'm offering it all up for you and for your teens. I've created 5 transformative growth experiences, 5 talks on everything from the power of resilience to the importance of community in difficult times and finding the cure for this insane, crazy current crisis we find ourselves in. Maybe 2020 didn't turn out the way that we expected. Maybe some things got in the way, like this pandemic. You know, stuff that we couldn't plan for. And I'm here to tell you that the movie isn't over. We can write our ending. See, all we need to do is be crazy enough to believe that the end of the movie, the end of this year, it's up to us. And don't you love those movies with that twist ending? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The end that you didn't see coming, that type of ending that surprises everyone and you just leave the theater feeling like you were just a part of something transcendent. Something really, really special. See, what if I told you that's exactly what we can be a part of this year? Because some of the greatest stories are about the ending. And I want to help you create the best finish to this insane year. This year that has been full of unpredictable, crazy twists and turns. All you need to do is download one of my talks, and in it you'll find the tools that will serve you, your team, and your students in the midst of this pandemic. You will find the keys to unlocking our future. You will find the keys to this amazing ending that I'm speaking of. And I'm here to tell you that what's ahead of you, what's ahead for us, is more important than what's behind us. I'm here to tell you that life's greatest obstacles are the most powerful teachers. I'm here to tell you that we will get through this because we are in it together.